and happy Vlogmas day 19. So I thought I'd come on bright and early for you this morning because I'm going to go out for a walk with my friend Sally. Or so I think. We haven't messaged each other yet because it is raining again. Oh my goodness, I hate this weather. I was hoping that it was going to be sunny today because that's what the forecast said on my app yesterday, but obviously that's changed, so it's still raining. It might change. Who knows after the school run. So yeah, I just thought I'd come on first thing, and as you can see in the background here, I have finished the book pillows. So I've got all three of them here to share with you. So firstly, I think I'm going to give this one to James. I'm talking a bit quiet because there is people around, obviously. Yeah, really happy with the way they've turned out. I didn't bother with doing the applique wording on there just purely for time aspect. I think it would have been lovely to have done that, even to have put their names across it actually would have been really nice, but I've left it to the last minute, haven't I? And I've got a busy week, so really I just need to crack on. So I'm really pleased with how they've turned out. So as you can see, this is the pocket section here. And they'll be able to put a book in there. There's plenty of room to put a book or two in there, you know, small books. But what on the back I've done, it's an envelope style and I've done it in a different colour. However, you can see here I've got some pins in, and that is because the dimensions that they gave in that tutorial that I was using, the bottom piece wasn't deep enough to overlap enough. So it's only overlapped by a very small amount. Can you see? So I don't like it when that opens up at the back when you've got a pillow in it. It just looks a bit rubbish. So I've pinned it for now because I'm going to have a think about what to do. I don't really want to do buttons and buttonholes because that's another time aspect that I haven't got to do. And also, I don't think there's enough overlap to actually have a button there anyway. So the two options are this. So let me know your thoughts, or if you have any other ideas, let me know. Is that I was thinking I could either put a couple of snaps on, you know, those little small plastic snaps. I've got some of those, but I've only got black left as well. And again, I haven't got time to go to the shop where they sell them to get any. So I could either put one either side and hope that it doesn't open up like a mouth there, or I temporarily hand sew that closed. So when I do come to have to wash it, I would just have to unpick those hand stitches, which I don't think obviously would be a mean feat. But yeah, I'm thinking that's one of the options. So let me know your thoughts on that. And I've had to do that. That one seemed to have less of a crossover. And then this one I think I'm going to give to Thomas. And as you can see, that's already showing. It's got quite a chunky cushion in it. They're all the same size cushion, but this one just seems to be a bit fatter. Obviously they will sort of, I suppose, poof down, you know what I mean? Yeah, so as you can see, it's not enough of an overlap. And it's annoying because I actually did have a template for an envelope style cushion, which I'd done myself, and I can't remember what the dimensions were, but I'm pretty sure it's for this sort of size cushion. And I have done the seam allowance around the outside more than what they told me to do, purely because I wanted a snug fit on it, because I do like a plump cushion. So yeah, and obviously the overlap isn't enough, but the template that I had initially, I gave away to somebody to use, and I never got it back. So I could do with making my own template again and getting a good coverage. So I think if I'd have had the same depth on either side with the top one, would have been absolutely fine. So this was narrower. I think this one was 18 inches across, obviously, by 12 inches, and that one was by 9 inches. So obviously if I'd have done 12 and 12, I would have had that overlap and it would have been absolutely fine. So yeah, I definitely need to do something. So either snaps, just either a couple either side like that, or I temporarily hand sew it in place. And then this one is going to be for Harry. And yeah, as you can see, that one's not as bulky, the pillow itself, so it's not showing as much, but it's still showing a gap, and I don't like that. I really don't. So yeah, that needs sorting out. But it's got the handle on, as you can see, and I measured 6 inches across to put the handle in that side, and again 6 inches over that side to put the handle in, because the way they shared in the tutorial was that you had to line it up with the quilting lines where they'd quilted it, but I obviously didn't have that, so I just measured across. Yeah, and I am super pleased with them, so I highly recommend those pillows. I think they will really like them, and they could put their books in them, and if we go anywhere, you know, it's something to carry, isn't it, which is really lovely, especially on long car journeys and if we're staying over anywhere. So yeah, I'm really pleased with those, but like I say, just bear in mind the dimensions on the back. So I mean, you may have your own template if you ended up doing these, but the template for the actual front pocket It's absolutely fine. That works absolutely fine. So I think that's a nice depth, and it's nice to have that two-tone sort of contrast there. Yeah, so that's how they turned out. I thought I'd share them with you first thing this morning before I go on the school run and get soggy. So I'm going to hide them underneath the bed at the minute because Harry wants to come in and do the advent calendar. So I've got 2 physical gifts to open today. So let me just shove these under, and then I will give him a call. Right, Harry's coming in. He's opening the advents this morning. Oh dear. Oh, he hasn't done his hair. Never mind, come on. There, it's all sticking up all over the place. He's looking a bit worse for wear this morning. You okay? Yeah. Right, so we've got 2 to open today. We've got Andrea's Beyond the Pink Door, and hers is day 19, as per today. And then Angela's, which is going to be day 14. No, 14 for Angela's. Okay, so which one are you going to open first?
Beyond the Pink Door.
Okay, so day 19. Going to sit down?
Yeah.
He's even got his shirt all untucked. It's looking very unkept this morning. Okay, let's see what we've got today. Ooh, I'm liking the look of this. Do you know what it is?
No.
Shall I tell you? It's bias binding, which is what you use to sometimes do necklines or hem skirts and dresses and things. And it's the Specky Seamstress bias binding. Oh, so lovely. And it's pink, which I love. And it says, make today all about you. Oh, that's really lovely. I really like that. So thank you very much, Andrea. Yes, that's right. That's the right one. I will definitely be using that, as you know how much I love bias binding, and I subscribe to the Specky Seamstresses Bias Tape Society. Right, so day, what did I say? 14 for Angela. Yeah, okay. So you've got day 14 there? Oh, what's it feel like? Have a little squish.
It's hard.
It's hard, is it? Right, okay. It's a hard one again today. Oh, what's this? Oh, that is really lovely. Let's have a look. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. I'm going to show you. It is a manicure set, and it says winter berries on it, and I'm assuming that's from Boots because I recognise that picture. I'm going to open it if I can. Oh, I'm going to have to take the wrapper off. Ooh. Oh, that's really cute. So it's got some little nail scissors in there, some nail clippers, and these nail files and bits and bobs. That's great because, as you know, last year I started painting my nails. Now, as you can see, they aren't painted at the moment and they're not looking very pretty. But I am going to be sorting out my nails ready for Christmas, and I'm going to sit down every time, and I'm going to start painting them with my gel set, because I've got one of those lamps which I have for Christmas and I love it. Don't do it very often because I do use my hands a lot for washing up and things like that, so it doesn't last as long as if you go to a salon. But yes, you know, that's what I'm going to be doing, is sorting out my nails, filing them, getting them into a decent condition before I put the gel stuff on and putting them under the lamp ready for Christmas. So I'll probably do it, I don't know, maybe day before Christmas Eve, maybe, or something like that. Yeah, probably the day before Christmas Eve, so they're all nice and ready. So that'd be great, so I can get the little nail scissors in to clean my nails, and the files to get off any of the dead cuticle skin and all that kind of stuff. So that's really lovely. Thank you very much, Angela. I really appreciate that. And it's in such a cute case, isn't it? How cute is that? Ah, looks lovely. Right, so that's it for now. So this morning I'm going to drop the boys off at school, and then I'm going to go for a walk with my friend. What are you doing? What is that? Oh yeah. And then this afternoon I've got to go and get the ham from the butcher's. I've got to go to the shops to get all the drinks and things, and pick up a few just bits and bobs that we need anyway. Bits and bobs, that's right. And it's looking a bit bare in there now, isn't it? It's getting
25. Low. Why is there only...
Because 21, Andrea's 23. Is the 12 days of Christmas, so it's one every other day. And then Angela's, we
18.
did 20 days worth.
17, 15, 16. Yeah.
So not many left. Gosh,
18 is a big one.
It is, I know.
So
is that the last one?
So is 21 for Brianna.
So I'm not opening one of Angela's on Sunday because... Is that right?
Yeah.
No, because that would make that Christmas Eve, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll speak to her about that. We need to change that, because I think it'd be nice to open one on Christmas Eve for sure. Just because I think that we started it on the 4th and we should have started it on the 5th, so it brought us up to date. But anyway, yeah. So that's that for this morning, and so I shall catch you a little bit later on. Bye. Right, change of plan. We're not going for a walk now because the rain is just relentless. So I'm actually going to drive over to my friend's house and have a coffee with her and a catch up because she's over the neck of the woods where I need to actually go to collect the ham from the butchers. So it makes sense to do that. It means we can stay dry, have a catch up before Christmas, and then I can head off on my way and get my bits and bobs done. So I shall see you shortly. Right, I've had a lovely catch up with my friend and I've nipped off to the butcher's in Queniborough, which is a really lovely little butcher's shop, and I've managed to pick up some ham and some goose fat for the roast potatoes and just some pickles and things like that. So Simon's in charge of the cheeses on Friday when he finishes work, so I didn't get any cheeses or anything, but I've now just done a little bit of a food shop in Aldi and I'm now going into Asda to get the bits that I couldn't get in Aldi. So the boys want some non-alcoholic ginger beer. So I've been told I've got to get that, so hopefully they'll have it here. If not, I'll be leaving that in charge of Simon as well. But yeah, so that's been quite a busy morning so far. So well, I say morning, it's now afternoon. So after this I'm going to go home, unload it all, pack it all away, and then get myself some lunch before I have to go and pick the boys up. So I feel like today is running away with me, but it's really busy on the roads, it's really busy in the shops, as you can imagine. So yeah, I'm sure you are all doing the same sort of thing as me. So anyway, I shall catch you a little bit later on. If not, I shall see you tomorrow. I'm back home and I have fed myself and put everything away, but I had some happy mail delivered through the post. It's nothing majorly exciting, but I just thought I'd share it with you anyway. So I ordered from Amazon some of these Prim eyelets with washers. And the reason I've ordered those is because I wanted to make like a fabric key ring to put on my keys, basically. So I haven't got anything on there other than just the keys themselves, and sometimes it's just quite nice to have something a little bit extra on there. So I've decided to make some fabric sort of tags, as it were, to put on my keys, and I thought the eyelets would be quite nice to obviously put the ring of the key ring through. So that's the idea. I mean, it's not something that I'm going to do before Christmas, but it is something that I want to do in the new year, and I thought I'd do it in like a free motion machine embroidery sort of style. So I will share that with you in the future when I do that. And then I also ordered some more magnets, so they've arrived and I've got this style this time, so they're slightly bigger. I've got 6 in there. I think they were about £8 or something like that. So they're really strong ones. So this is like, if I demonstrate, so I'll show you here. I've got these, look, it just whacks those up. I don't know if you saw that. Sorry, let me do that again. I'm holding the camera because my tripod's upstairs. But yeah, so let me show you that again. So that it's really strong. So I think when I put that in the bottom of the pin cushion that I'm going to be making for myself, that would be a really good one. I'm also going to be making one for Annette as well. So I'm going to be using my ring for my version rather than a jam jar lid, just purely because I've got this to hand. And what I'm going to do, if I pop you down here as well so you can see, I've got some card that I've cut out from off the cardboard box from Amazon, and I'm going to draw around my ring there, and then I'm going to cut that circle out and actually stick that on the bottom of this, and then attach the magnet into the center of that, because I think it's strong enough to be able to go through that cardboard. If it's not, I do have some thinner cardboard, so I will double check it first before I do it. But yeah, and then I'll be making myself a pin cushion as per I did for my sewing ladies, and I'll make one up for Annette as well, but I will use a jam jar lid for hers, and it will be super strong obviously with that in. So I'm going to wait till one of our jars is finished. I'm sure like a jam jar or marmalade jar will get used up over the next few days. So I will get that done. I don't know if she's coming to my sewing social this week, so I might not need to get it done for tomorrow. But if so, if she is coming, I will get it sorted. But yeah, so that's it for now. I've literally got about 45 minutes before I have to go and pick the boys up from school, and I've got some washing to put away again. It's never ending. And I've washed all the bedding this morning as well, so it will all be nice and fresh for Christmas. So I'm going to leave it here because when I get home this evening with the boys, I will literally be just getting on with the dinner. And then this evening, I'll probably just sit down with Simon, sort out the presents, and then I can start wrapping them. So that's what I'll be doing over the next few days as well. So I shall check in with you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.